Milpera Crescent in Wantirna. Gives us great pleasure on behalf of our vendors to be offering this property here for your competition this afternoon. Just by way of introduction, my name's Cameron Wade, conducting the auction. Also joining me is Julian Badanack, one of our directors of Woodard, and also Demi Lou, that most of you would have met Demi over the last 4 or 5 weeks as you've inspected the campaign and the property. Today we're auctioning under the Sale of Land Regulations of 2014 together with our vendors. Contracts of sale that have been prepared and on display for the last 30 minutes or more. I do know that Demi's sent a number of those contracts out to people during the last couple of weeks. Very simple contract, there's 4 parts to it. Particulars, the schedule, the general conditions, and of course just a few special conditions which include the rules of a public auction. I won't read through all the details of the contract, but there is a nominee clause. This just helps you if you've left your other half at home. You can write your name and or nominee on the contract and add the extra name at a later stage. Now on the particulars of sale page, it identifies Woodards, and we're acting as the agents for the vendors, and we're located at 100 South Parade in Blackburn, and we are offering land improvements at number 16 Milpera Crescent in Wantirna. Now this is the land more particularly described in the attached certificate of title, volume 9202. Folio 701. We are calling for a very modest 10% deposit today upon the signing of the contracts, and we do have a little bit of flexibility with settlement, Demi, don't we? How many days? 30 or 60? 30 or 60 days? Okay, good, you choose. Obviously, if you want to get in before Easter, we can try and organise that for you. If you want to celebrate Easter here, or perhaps shortly thereafterwards. Now, also attached to the contract of sales, the vendor statement, or Section 32 as we know it, all the salient particulars and details are included. The property is located within the city of Knox, and the council rates, water rates and all those other certificates are included within the Section 32. Now just before I do call for your bidding, ladies and gentlemen, I am required now by law to draw your attention to the rules of a public auction. They are simply set out as follows. That subject to the vendor's reserve price, the highest bidders accepted by me shall be the purchaser. In the unlikely event that the property is passed in, the vendor and ourselves will negotiate with the highest bidder at the vendor's reserve price. I will indicate all bids upon request. I may refer the bidding to the vendors at any stage during the course of the auction. I, as the auctioneer, shall determine the minimum or maximum amount the bidding shall advance. My vendors also reserve the right through me, as their auctioneer, to make one or more declared vendor bids. By law, only I, as the auctioneer, am allowed to make a vendor bid. I can also withdraw the property from sale at any stage without disclosing a reserve price. However, once I've declared it sold, it is sold. So please don't leave your bidding to that last call. Should any dispute arise concerning the bidding, I'll determine the dispute and will start the auction all over again. And finally, now the law does provide for penalties for those that falsely claim or falsely acknowledge a bid or cause a major disruption or prevent others from genuinely bidding at a public auction. So there we go, contract of sale, Section 32. Any questions or queries in relation to the documentation in my hand? Oh, very good. Thank you, Demi. Always a good sign that you've done your work when there's no questions at an auction. But what a fabulous location. Here we are on offer, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you have mentioned about the home and how it was presented previously. Our owners here have done a lot of hard work. A lot of money has been spent on this property, renovating and refurbishing it to get to where we are here today. Especially on a large allotment of land of about 867 square metres, with that beautiful aspect to the east of the Mount Dandenong Ranges. A location here that's very well supported by infrastructure, schools, public transport, and of course a magnificent large, very large family home that we have on offer here today. Not that easy to find a 5-bedroom home with everything else that opens and shuts in this location. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm in your hands here today. Who's going to start us off? What are we prepared to pay? The number 16 Milpera Crescent in Wantirna. Who'd like to start us off? Who'd like to open the bidding? I'm in your hands now, ladies and gentlemen. Start me where you will.
$900.
909, did you say?
No, 900.
900. I thought you said 909. Very close, at $900,000. And welcome to the auction here. Opening bid now, $900,000. Let's say we take a rise of $10,000 from here. At $900,000, I'm fairly bid and offered here at $900,000. Do I see 10 in the right? All you got to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is wave your hand at me, or Demi, or Julian, or I did see Rachel over here somewhere. Rachel's around. Who'd like to take us to the next bid at 910? I'm in your hands here, ladies and gentlemen, at $900,000. I'm fairly bid and offered here now at $900,000. Don't forget where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the views to the east of the Mount Dandenong Ranges. 867 square metres of prime residential real estate here in a lovely quiet port location like here. At $900,000, I see 10 now. At 900, I'll call it 3 times if we have to. Let's call it 900. Second call at 900. Third and final call here at $900,000. Are we all done, finished, silent? At $900,000. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say to you all, if I have to pass the property in, I shall be passing the property into the highest bidder. The highest bidder will have exclusive rights to treat with our vendors and ourselves for the purchase of the home. Usually 15 minutes later, out comes a sold sticker and a contract under their arms. At this stage, the bid's here now, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to hold that first right, that exclusive right, now's the time to bid at $900,000. I see 10 in the right. At $900,000, very much at the bottom of our quote. At $900,000, I see another 10 anywhere. First call at 900. Second call at 900. Third and final call here at 900. Are we done? Are we finished and silent here now at 900? Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the business end of the auction. If you're hanging back, hands in pockets, arms folded, now's the time to bring out your bidding hand. Certainly have the strategy of passing the property into you is the way to go, if need be. At 900 now, do I see another 10 in the right? At 900, are we done? Are we finished and silent? At 900. All done. All finished. At 900 now. Looking for another 10 anywhere. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, just to move it off the bottom of our quote, I'll place a vendor bid at 910. Is that okay, Demi? Bid's here with me at 910. Vendor bid at 910. It's against you here now. Have to bid back with me for another 10 if you like. 910 I have. At 910 now. Looking for another 10 in the right. At 910 now. First call at 910. Second call at 910. Third and final call here now at 910. Are we done? Huh?
Did you say 5?
I would rather stay in 10s right at this moment. Thank you, Demi, for asking. Has to be another $10,000.
920.
Thank you very much. At 920, 30.
Oh, wait a minute.
1 minute. Okay, I'll give you another minute. At $920,000 bids here now. At 920. At 920, I'll tell you what, I'll take one more bid or bid at 930 with me. At 930, it's with me, Demi, vendor bid. It's against you two here at the moment and anyone else over there. At 930,000, I take another 10. At 930, first call. At 930 now, second call. At $930,000 here now. Third and final call. Are we done now? Are we finished? And silent at 930. Pardon me. Has to be another 10. Bids here now, please. 930. Looking for 10 here anywhere or anywhere over there at 930. What would we like to do?
How long is the settlement, sir?
Yep.
Settlement?
930.
Settlement how many? 2 months?
Yeah.
At least 2 months.
Yes. $930,000 here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the time. Another $10,000 in the rise at 930. $930,000 here. We'd like to bid for another 10 if you like. At 930, it's against you and against here before. Anyone else want to join in at this stage, ladies and gentlemen? At $930,000. Call it down 3 times. First call. Second call. Third and final call here now. At $930,000. We're done on the 10. 1 minute. Everyone wants 1 minute today. It's going to be a long. It's going to be a long day, isn't it? Everyone wants a minute. All right, I've got plenty of time, I hope. At $930,000, we've got 1 minute here and 1 minute there. At $930,000. Ladies and gentlemen, while they've got a minute, anyone got 10 seconds to make a bid? Let's call it 930. Here comes the timekeeper. That was a minute, wasn't it, Debbie? At $930,000. Looking for another 10 now over here. At $930,000. First call at 930. Second call at 930. Third final call now. No wheel done, finished and silent here. At $930,000. Not too sure what's happening on the phone. 930,000, Demi. What are we doing? Anyone else want to think about bidding over here, ladies and gentlemen? 930,000, looking for 10 in the rise. Call it down 3 times again at 930 once, 930 twice, 930, third and final call. Are we done? Are we finished? And silent. 35. Sure. That was 1 minute's worth. That was an expensive 1 minute, wasn't it? For me, 935. Take 5 or 10 now, 935. 935, take 5 or 10 anywhere else. At 935,000. And 5 again, 40. At 940. At 940, there's 2 of you in it at the moment. At $940,000. Another 5 if you like. Are we done? Like this. What time I got? 945. At $945,000, 5 makes 10. 50. 945. Only in 5, Timmy. 5. 945. It's here now. 945. First call at 945. Second call at 945. Third and final call now at 945. We done. Finished, silent, 945 to bid. Here's your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. It's right in front of you, staring you in the face. At 945. 867 square metres of prime residential real estate in the heart of the eastern suburbs. Shopping centre down the road. It's all here. It's all around you. Eastlink. 5. Okay. 47. 47. 947. It's here now. 947. Okay, it's here now. 947. At 950. That's good bidding. 950 again. At $950,000, another 2 if you like. At 950. Call it down 3 times at 951. At 950 twice. At 950. Third final call. Are we done? Are we finished? At $950,000. It's here now, ladies and gentlemen. Now's the time to do something. At $950,000. Call it down again. One, twice, third and final call. At 950,000, sorry, 52. At 52 it is. Make it 60. Show them you mean business. At 952. 952 I got. What would you like to do here, Demi? At 952 now. That's almost big enough to split it in half. Right? 55. 955. 955,000 is against you now. Obviously the $2,000 bids aren't quite working. At 955. Make it 5 if you like now. 955 is bid. Five-bedroom house. Beautiful outdoor living area, fully enclosed. Beautiful outdoor decked area. Great views of the Dandenongs, 867 square metres. Bids here now. How much, Julian? 955. At 955, call it 3 times. First, second, third. Final call at 955. Are we done? Finished. Silent. At $955,000. At $955,000. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me a moment. I'll go and get some further instructions from our vendors. Thank you very much for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I do have very firm instructions. If I don't receive any further bids at this point, I pass it into the highest bidder. The highest bidder comes inside, negotiates with us and our vendors at the reserve price. 955,000, slightly they're colluding now, doesn't it? $955,000 bid here now. And so I do have instructions to pass it into the highest bidder. $955,000 I've got here. I'll call it 3 times. First call it $955,000. Second call it $955,000. Third and final call it $955,000. Are we finished, silent and done? Looks like we've got a Mexican standoff there, Demi. How does that work? How do we do that? Asking the button? Bring them open, $955,000. Are we done? Are we all finished? Are we silent at $955,000? Here is your last opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to pass the property into the highest bidder. The highest bidder has exclusive rights to negotiate with us and the vendors at the reserve price. If you want that opportunity, you now need to hold the highest bid. We have that here now. Call it down 3 times again. First call it $955. Second call it $955. Third and final call it $955. They're in the box at the moment. We closed the door. In fact, we locked the front door. Are we going to miss it for 5? Bids here now, $955. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will formally pass the property into the highest bidder. Highest bidder will have first right of refusal, negotiating with our vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending here this afternoon. Another Woodards auction. Bid you all a good afternoon and a weekend. Thank you very much for attending and helping us out here today.